Come on.
Hey, let's talk, it out. Let's talk, it out. Let's talk, it out. Let's talk.
Hello and welcome to Talk About It, the Candid Conversation Show with Muriel
and Ruby,
where we discuss topics that are unspoken and taboo in our community. We are so excited to have a candid conversation with Robert Ivy, where we will be discussing his journey with kidney disease.
Robert, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
You are welcome.
We are excited to hear your journey with kidney disease. But before we do that, we always lead the show with asking the guests to tell us a little bit about their childhood, because we believe that's what usually shapes who we become as adults. Can you share a little bit with us?
In my childhood, it was great. You know, my mother, she had kidney disease, so
Okay.
kind of made it hard for us to see her like that. But other than that, you know, my father, he was around, and I have one sibling, so you know, it was great. But seeing her sick all the time, that kind of hurt us a little bit, and we couldn't do nothing about it. But other than that, I had a great childhood.
Okay, that's good. So she was sick basically early on when you were young?
Right. Before I was born.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Before I was born, she.
So you became
Yeah,
instant
before I was
caregivers.
born. Right. We helped her out. My sister and our grandfather stayed with us. So she was a strong lady. So she took care of us, you know, my sister and myself and my grandfather. She was a strong lady, but, you know, like I said, when she get off in dialysis, she still try to cook for us and make sure we have something to eat. And,
Right.
but she'll be feeling bad, but she still make sure that we fed.
Yeah, she wanted to take care of her family.
Of course.
Right. And she did that.
Yeah. You said you had a sibling. Is that a brother or a sister?
My sister.
A sister.
Okay.
I have a sister, and she also a kidney transplant recipient.
Really?
So it's just in the family.
Right.
Yes. Hereditary.
Right. The doctor said that my blood pressure, but it's hereditary to me. Yeah.
Yes, we have the same issue in our household.
My goodness. I want to, you know what I want to do is I want to let the viewers know, in case they don't know, what is kidney disease? The kidney filters waste and excess fluid from the blood. As kidneys fail, waste builds up. Often there are no symptoms and it is diagnosed by a blood test. How did you find out that you had kidney disease?
Well, I had gout. I got gout, and just going to the doctor to get some medicine for some pain medicine, and I got a call back saying that my kidney wasn't doing too good, and I need to go and see my doctor. And that's how I found out. I didn't know it. I didn't know that gout was connected to kidney disease.
Oh my.
I didn't know either.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
So there's no high blood pressure or diabetes that contributed? Did you have that?
Yeah, high blood pressure.
Okay. But was
I
it
had high blood pressure.
was it controlled, or maybe was that the problem, that it was not controlled?
The high blood pressure?
Yes.
No.
It wasn't controlled.
I didn't even know I had high blood pressure.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Is
so,
it? It's in your family gene,
so
though?
like I said,
Your mo-
right. High blood pressure
Yeah.
and diabetes is a family gene. Yes.
And so what did the doctor have you do as far as dealing with your kidney disease? Did you have to change your eating habits?
Right. My primary doctor, she would have me to do urine samples for like 24 hours and telling me how to eat and work out. And sooner or later, you know, we talked about it, and she sent me to a kidney doctor.
Okay.
And so I went to the kidney doctor, and we was talking about it. They was talking about the same thing, just come back in every couple of weeks or a month to keep a check on my kidneys,
Okay.
through, say, urine sample and blood sample.
Wow.
Well, how old were you at this time when all of this started happening? When you realized that something's wrong, or the doctors are telling you, we need to check and see what is happening with you?
I was in my 20s.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
You were young.
I
Very
was
young.
in my 20s,
Yeah.
and, I didn't understand it. And, I was really angry about it because, I was so young and
Of
Right.
course.
didn't want to take medication,
Right.
So that bothered me for a while.
Yeah. What exactly were you feeling though? Were you feeling any pain? Did you have to go to the bathroom a lot?
No, I didn't feel anything.
Nothing.
I didn't feel anything. I really, I just thought it's something that, it'll go away quick.
Mm-hmm.
Even though my mother was on dialysis, I just thought it was something that would go away quick, and I was just living my life, and when they started talking about dialysis, and then when it started hitting home, then
Yeah.
You're like, this is real.
this is real.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wow.
And that's when I stopped going to the doctor because I didn't want to go through what my mother had gone through.
Oh.
Yeah. You got into denial at that
I
point.
rebelled against the doctor.
Yeah.
Changed the doctor and thought it.
So you were doing
Right,
more.
in denial.
Yes.
I was in denial.
Which caused more harm than good.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like I said, I was young and didn't want to take medications,
Right.
and I thought that I knew what was best for me, but I didn't.
No, you got to listen to these doctors.
And so
Yeah.
what ended up happening?
Right. Well, over the years, is kidney function. I was losing my kidney functions,
Mm-hmm.
and like I said, the doctor there was, trying to get a fistula in my arm,
Mm-hmm.
maybe start dialysis. But
Okay.
Wow.
I was blessed to receive a kidney before going on dialysis.
Oh my
Really?
gosh, thank God. How in the world did that happen? Because
Yeah.
most of the time you hear that people get put on a list.
Waiting list.
I have a friend of mine that was on a list and had to wait a few years to get one.
Right.
How did that
right.
happen?
I talked to the doctor. He said the same thing. He said he had never seen that before.
Oh my goodness.
And
So-
so go ahead.
So what, I mean, how did you get this kidney? Did someone say, okay, they're giving you a kidney? Did they have a match? Did somebody pass away and you got the kidney? How did this happen?
Somebody passed away. It was a 13-year-old
Oh wow.
little boy
Aw.
that accident in the gas ship.
Oh my
And
gosh.
he passed away, and that bothered me. That
Of course.
I got his kidney. I was happy,
Yes.
but in my mind I was saying that
Yeah.
God saved me. I was thinking about the
Yeah.
little
Right.
boy.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my gosh.
Was there any moment that you were fearful that your body might reject the kidney?
Well, at first, I'm gonna be honest with you, and I tell everybody that really I had a plan for my own life
Okay.
instead of the plan that God had for me.
Right.
I really wanted Him to heal my kidney that I was born with.
Mm-hmm.
So
Right.
I didn't want the transplant.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Right.
I
You
didn't-
thought
I
you were
didn't
going to
want
be
it at
healed.
first. Right. Right. And in 2013, in May, I got a call saying that they found me a kidney,
Okay.
but we drove 2.5 hours, my
Okay.
wife and I, and found out it wasn't a match.
Oh, okay. That's disappointing.
So, right, well, in my mind,
Yeah.
in my mind, I thought that it was God
Yes.
saying that
He's going to heal you.
my kidney that I was
Exactly.
born with.
Right.
So,
So that already tells us that you're a Christian.
Right.
You're a Christian
Right.
and you believe that just God and prayer and the church was going to heal you and you wouldn't need anybody's kidney.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So a few months later, in August of 2013, I received a kidney.
Okay.
And I was upset at first, but I was calm.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Yes, I was calm all the way to they took me down to the surgery room, and when I got out, when the doctor came up and said that in the recovery room they was talking to me,
Okay.
and I was under anesthesia, and they said I went to raise my hand up in the air like praising God.
Praise God. That's right.
Always.
But I can tell you that yes, when I made it back to my room, I can tell you that I got on the phone. My wife would tell me to get off the phone because I wasn't. I was in pain.
Yes.
I wasn't in no pain. I was sore.
Okay.
I was sore. I wasn't in no pain. I was sore.
Yes.
And I got on the phone and went to talk. And I knew there wasn't nobody but God.
Yes.
Definitely.
How long did you have to stay in the hospital?
Yes. For 4 days.
Wow. Did you have any
I had
complications?
it that Thursday. No. Other than the side effects. No.
What type of side effects?
You have, when I made it home, I noticed that I was fearful.
Yeah.
I was real. I couldn't sleep. I had anxiety.
Okay.
I had depressions.
Yes.
The depression, yes.
Yes. All at once.
So like I said, I could, right. I was always up at night and checking on my baby girl, my daughter, checking on my family.
Yeah.
Make sure everything was fine.
Yes.
Like I said, I didn't know anything about the side effect, but I was really in a place that is hard to explain.
Yeah. Did you actually seek some type of help since you were feeling this way, or you just kept it to yourself?
Well, my wife noticed the change, and when we went back to the doctor, and I was telling him about it at the time, and he was telling me that I can give you something, some medication, and it helped for a while, but I ended up having to do it all over again.
Right.
Okay.
Because I was holding it in for a few years,
Okay.
and my wife noticed that I was laying in the bed a lot. I wanted it dark in the room.
Exactly.
Didn't want the shade open. Didn't want no lights on. Wanted to stay to myself. So I had a breakdown. So I ended up getting some help.
Good.
Good. Yeah. You tried to cover it up. You tried to hold on to it.
You could only do it for so long, then you blow up.
Right. And that's what happened. Everywhere I go, I was just watching my back, and I couldn't explain to nobody the way I was feeling,
Right.
feeling sad all the time, and
Right.
but like I said, I didn't want anybody to think that I was crazy
Ungrateful.
or nothing like that.
Oh,
So
okay.
I just kept it to myself.
Yeah. I understand. And plus, you probably didn't want anybody to have any type of pity on
True,
you.
true.
You know what I'm saying? You tried to.
Right. Because that's happened with me when I found out I had kidney disease. I was telling people about it, and they started feeling sorry for me. So I stopped telling people, and a lot of people that I worked with and went to church with, they didn't find out until after
Oh,
I had
wow.
the kidney transplant.
Really? Wow. Oh my
Yes.
gosh. You just kept that to yourself.
Yes, because when I tell people, they'll feel sorry for me.
Exactly.
And I don't want that.
You didn't want
The
that.
pity.
Tell me about, because you said you have a daughter. You only have the one child?
No, I have 3 daughters
Okay.
and 1 son.
Okay.
So how did this affect, or did it affect the children or your wife? How was that?
Yes, they all pitched in to help me. Even my baby girl, she 14 now, and she was about 6 or 7 then, and
Okay.
she'll help me check my blood pressure. And my wife, she chipped in, and and helped me out. She took really good care of me. All of them did.
Okay, that's good. Do you ever fear, or do you think to yourself, I hope my children, or this does not happen to my children? It's a two-part question, that this does not happen to my children, and are you having them go to the doctor to get themselves checked for early signs of kidney disease?
Well, I'm hoping they don't get kidney disease. And my baby girl, I asked them to the doctor. I took to the doctor one day, asked them to draw some blood to make sure. But when I was small, according to my father and my sister, I really don't remember, but they said that they told me that my mother used to take us to the doctor.
Okay.
My sister and myself to the doctor to get checked out to make sure our kidney was good. But you know, I'm just praying that we break this curse.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Because even though she got us checked out, it still happened.
It still happened.
Right. It still happened to us.
I know you mentioned that when you were growing up, you took care of your mom, you and your sister. Do you sometimes feel bad that your children had to do the same?
Yes, that's what I didn't want.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I was so afraid
Yeah.
when I got kidney disease, because I felt like that I wasn't going to be the type of father that would help my kids. They had to help me.
Right.
My wife had to take care of me, and I couldn't, you know, help them.
Right.
And you know, and that really what bothered me. I didn't want, you know, I wanted to pray to God heal my kidney that I was born with, because, you know, I was feeling less than a man.
Right.
You know, if they had to take care of me, then you know, I feel less than a
I
man. You know,
understand. Yeah.
'Cause, you know, I supposed to take care of them, but I thank God that they was in my corner.
Yeah.
And they was in my corner to help me out. I had a lot of family and friends also
Okay.
by my side.
That's wonderful. That is
So
wonderful.
we just praying, and that my other kids and my sister, son, we just praying that we break this, you know, we break this curse.
Yes. Yes.
How's your sister?
Oh, she doing wonderful.
Good.
Because she had a transplant as well.
Right.
How long did it
She,
take for her?
She got her done in 2011, but she went to the dialysis unit
Okay.
for a little while. Then she ended up doing it at home, peritoneal at home.
Okay.
Right. She did hers at home for about 7 years.
Oh, 7 years. So it didn't. She
Right.
didn't get a transplant as quick as you did.
Well, she got her before mine. Over the years, even though I found out I had kidney disease first, she had gone to a doctor about her leg. And when they checked her kidney, they found out that she needed to be on dialysis like right now.
Oh my goodness! And how old was she at that time?
Yeah, in 2011, she 50, so she was in her early 40s.
Yeah.
What did you say about all this taking place? How did you feel? I mean, I know you had your bout with depression, and I know you didn't want to be sick. You just wanted to be normal. How did you feel?
Right.
Did you feel like this is a punishment? Like, why am I being punished? Did that feeling ever come?
Yes.
Yeah.
I felt it all the time. You know, I was like throwing a little pity party.
Yes.
You know, about me. You know, I done seen my mom go through this.
Right.
You know, and now my sister. You know, and now me. So
Yeah.
you know, I'm wondering, as a man, you know, I see my friends, they running around and living life, and you know, and it just hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
And you never know what a person going through. That's why I try to respect everybody, because
Correct.
I kept a secret.
That's right. Yes.
And my church member found out a couple of days before I had my kidney transplant that I was sick. You
Oh
know.
boy. Wow. I understand. But you know what? You were chosen. You were chosen for this to happen, and now your job is to spread the awareness,
Absolutely.
make people know about this.
Right, right. That's what my wife and I are doing through our Kidney Foundation.
That's good.
You know, we spread awareness. Yeah, our kidney walks every year.
Good.
We donate money back to a diocese here in Oxford.
That's awesome.
Very
we got
good.
a couple schools here in Oxford,
Okay.
and we give scholarship funds to
That's
kids going
amazing.
to college in the medical field.
What's the name of your foundation?
Roberta J. Ivy Kidney Awareness Foundation.
Which is your
It
mom's
was
name.
named in honor of my late mother, Roberta J.
That's so sweet.
Mhm.
So sweet.
Well, you're doing great things, that's for sure.
Yes. Thank you for that. You look amazing, but how do you feel today?
Oh, I feel great. I
Good.
feel great. You know, like I said, when it comes to anxiety and stuff, I can take medicine, but it's still on me to get myself together and
Absolutely.
try to control what I think,
Right.
Yes.
what I let enter into my
There
mind.
you go.
Your
You
space.
know, so it got a lot to do. Yeah, I can take medication, but it got a lot to do with me.
With you.
So,
Well, you understand that, though.
and working on it, reading.
Yes. Reading, music, walking.
The thing is, you understand that.
Right, reading.
Yes.
Right,
mhm.
reading, and you know, I had to learn that instead of depending just on the pills.
You can't just depend on the
You know,
pills.
I had to
Yeah.
get myself together.
Absolutely.
Yes, and let go of things that I cannot control.
Yeah.
The things I can't control.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm working on.
That's it.
That's awesome. So how has your life changed after this transplant?
Yeah.
How has it changed?
It's a big deal because I've never been a speaker.
Now here we go.
Yes, I've never been a speaker. I've never been able to get up in front of people. And but now, you know, God put on my heart. He gave me the voice.
Yes.
And people ask me to speak sometime. You know, I can get up. I can get up now in front of people and speak. Still be nervous,
That's
Of
right.
course.
but I've been a shy guy, quiet guy all my life. I can get around my friends and talk, but I couldn't get up to school. I couldn't get up to school and things. So now, you know, I can get up and speak in front of people.
Yes.
Even though I might be nervous, I still can do it. So
It's okay. It's about the message. It's okay.
That's right.
right. So my life can change for the better.
Yes.
You know, I didn't understand it at first.
Right.
You know, I thought I was getting punished, but you know,
No.
it's God's plans. You got to go with His plans.
Yeah.
Right.
you gotta
And that's
follow
why I
his
said you were chosen. You thought of it at first as that this is a punishment, but actually you are here to help spread the
Right.
word.
Right. So I have to get myself together because I know He got more for me to do
That's
Yes.
and traveling and stuff like that. So you know, just trying to stay ready. You know,
That's it. That's it. Is there anything that you
prepare.
Yes.
is there anything that you do for fun?
Yes, I'm really just trying to get back out now. Like
Okay.
I said, the anxiety and depression really had me down. And
Yeah.
I'm just not getting out of it.
Good.
Okay.
You know, even if I go somewhere, you know, like out of town, you know, I was always scared to go somewhere.
Okay.
You know, and that wasn't me. You know, I like to have fun when I go somewhere.
Right.
But now, you know, I'm just trying to get my life back and get
Right.
out there and have fun and
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
Yeah.
You know, I suffer as well with anxiety and depression, and it's just
Right.
you just have to take baby steps with it. Take baby steps and just
Right.
do the things that you like to do until you get to more
Yes,
of a
I-
relaxed place.
Yes, I had to learn that. I had
Yeah.
to learn that, you know, I had a choice either lay there in my pity party or get up and enjoy life.
That's
there you
right.
go.
So-
There you go.
I chose to enjoy life because I stayed in my pity party for a long
For a
time.
long
Yes.
time.
Yes.
Do you sometimes now think that maybe you're a little afraid because you don't want to go back to that? You want to live a healthy life. Do you think you get scared about that sometimes? That am I going to do something wrong to jeopardize my health?
Sometimes because I noticed that one of the medicine I take, I always been a small guy,
Mm-hmm.
and I've gained a lot
Okay.
of weight.
Okay.
So now I'm on a diet. I'm walking and
Good.
Very good.
working out, trying to get back down and keep my blood pressure down,
Okay.
diabetes under control, and
Okay.
you know, trying to live life and have fun.
Okay. So you're a diabetic as well? I thought it was hypertension, but diabetic as well?
Yeah, this was after the
Wow.
transplant.
Okay.
Like I
Okay.
said, I don't have high blood pressure anymore. It was after the transplant.
Isn't
Like
that
some of
something?
my meds can be the problem, but I done gained weight, so I'm type 2.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh boy.
Yeah, something. Well, I have a
Yeah, so
I have a question for
Go
you.
ahead.
What is one of the toughest moments that you have had to deal with this kidney disease?
oh, that's like I had to be at work at 3 o'clock in the morning when I was working,
Mm.
and that was the toughest time.
Of course.
'Cause I was working for the University of Mississippi,
Okay.
Mm.
and I was a custodian, and I had 2 buildings. I was working by myself, so
Oh, wow.
when I get up about like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning to be there at 3,
Mhm.
have to work all the hours in my building by myself.
That's
That
a lot.
was a tough time
It is tough.
because, to be honest with you, the only time I had peace when I was asleep,
Oh. See?
and,
You had to stop.
and when I opened my eyes up to go to work, that's when I started feeling
Yes.
the sad feeling,
Okay.
and like when I go to break, I suffer all morning by myself, cleaning the big stuff by myself. When I
Aw.
go to break, I try to use that time with my friends to get some peace.
Yeah.
That's the only peace I had, if I was around somebody.
Yeah.
Right.
If I was by myself,
Yeah.
I was always sad.
Yeah. I completely understand. I understand. Are you still currently working or did you stop?
I wanted to go back, but it was a lot of lifting involved,
Oh, you can't.
and my kidneys was in the front, so I couldn't do a lot of lifting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now, I'm just trying to get into speaking and,
Mhm.
and traveling
Okay.
and things like that. But like I said, my plan was when I got my kidney, go back to work and just live my life.
Right.
But, I had to do what God tell me to do. So he gave me a vision, start a kidney foundation. So
Absolutely.
I'm just doing what he called me to do.
That's right. That's good. Is your sister doing just as well as you are right now?
Yes. She has some side effects too, but
Okay.
other than that, she's doing great.
That's good. What a blessing,
It
right?
is a blessing.
To be able to tell your story, where you were and how you're here telling and sharing your story. You're a survivor.
Right. I thank God
Yeah.
every day.
Mm-hmm.
I thank him every day for that because it could have been another way, but he chose me.
That's right.
Like I said, I was the type that I didn't even want to talk about kidney disease.
Right.
I want to see it on TV
Right.
until I got my kidney transplant. That's when I learned to talk about it, but I didn't want to hear about it. I was in denial the whole time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You're like, no, this can't be happening.
Right, and one of the things that's our counting on, like I said, kidney disease is a silent disease.
It is silent.
You might not have any symptoms.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't feel sick at the time. So in my mind, I said, "Well, I'm feeling good.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm right." But I was sick. I was a sick man.
Oh my
I was
God.
just in denial.
Yeah.
But it happens to a lot of people. We had a friend of ours that recently passed, and he had kidney disease. And when he told his story, he was in denial for a bit as well. And it's like, you never know. Then I have
Right.
another friend that he recently had a kidney transplant, and he's doing very well. He's doing very well as well.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So I'm happy for you.
Maybe I can meet him one day.
Yes, that's right.
Maybe I can meet him one day. I'm trying to connect with
Right.
people on dialysis and
Okay.
kidney transplant. So maybe I can meet him one day
Yes.
and talk to him. And
Yeah.
And I'll do that. I will give him the information and have him, to reach out to you.
okay, that'd be great.
Yes. And also
I
for
would love
you.
to talk to him.
Yes. I know he would love that.
Right.
Do you participate in any support groups?
Not right now.
Okay.
Like I said, me and my wife, we just trying to start up a Zoom,
Okay.
Okay.
and I want to start up a podcast.
Okay.
But like I say, I'm just taking it one day at a time.
That's
I'm
it.
doing a lot of reading.
Okay.
Cause I was type of person that don't like to read, but now I need it in my life.
That's
so
right.
I'm learning and researching about kidney disease and stuff
Yes.
like that. I'm learning right now.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's amazing.
I'm just taking it one day at a time.
That's it. Every day is a different day. It's a new day.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Is there anything else you would like to share with the audience?
I just think that we need to get regular checkup.
Yes.
Very important.
That's very important.
Yes, it is.
A lot of time we can prevent stuff from happening, or we
Correct.
can catch it early.
Yes.
So I think that, and get the kid tested too.
Absolutely.
Especially if it run in your family,
Yeah.
get them tested.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, I just want to let the artists know that get a checkup. It won't hurt nothing.
It won't.
It's a matter between life or death.
Yes, it is.
Save your life.
Yes. Well, Robert, we want to thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to thank y'all. I sure appreciate y'all, and I'm very happy. I'm very happy about this interview.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Awesome.
Maybe one day I can come to y'all studio.
Absolutely. We would love it.
That's right. It can
Maybe I
happen.
can come meet you in person one day.
That's right.
It can happen.
We look forward
appreciate
to it.
your support as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I follow y'all on your page.
Thank you so
I
much.
follow y'all on your page, and y'all just don't know how happy I am right now.
We're happy as well.
That's right.
And you saved somebody's life today.
Yes, you did.
Right. Like I said, it's not about me. It's what God got me doing. So
Correct.
I thank Him.
That's right. You got to listen.
Yeah.
And I thank y'all for giving me the platform to speak today.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. And we look
So I
forward
can
to
help
seeing
somebody.
you in
I sure
Orlando.
appreciate it.
All right. Thank you all for joining us this evening. Please join us next Tuesday at 6 p.m. for another guest right here from our community. In closing, Robert shared his courageous survival story with us. He was given a second chance at life by receiving a kidney transplant. There are more than 37 million people in the United States that are estimated to have chronic kidney disease. Diabetes and high blood pressure are the two leading causes for kidney disease. It is a silent disease and can go undetected because oftentimes it has no symptoms. Make sure to get regular checkups. Remember, our illness does not define us. Our strength and courage does. We have 2 kidneys. Be a hero and be an organ donor. Share your spare. We are real sisters sharing real stories within our community. We thank you for tuning in to Let's Talk About It, the Candid Conversation Show.
Go. Go.
Come on, let's have a candid conversation. Let's talk about